Live. So welcome into tonight's oddball live stream, of course. Tonight I'm going to be streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. I mean, I figured that I would. Why not, right? But either way, I am here because, well, I'm doing what I'm doing. Well, hang on, let me fix this so that you guys can actually see my face. Okay, so there we go. So tonight we're going to be animating, which is why I currently have this angle. And, which is why you're going to be looking at a totally different screen very soon because I'm working on an animated project that I would like to make more progress on. So I need to make sure that I can get through as much work of this as possible. And plus, I figured that I would share my animating experience with you guys and the like while we're here, of course. So yeah, if that is something that interests you, then by all means, feel free to drop right in. Drop right on in and we'll have some fun, right? That's gonna be the whole point of tonight. Though this microphone is pretty big and clunky for what we're going to be doing. So while it is kind of in the way, it'll do. It'll simply have to do for what it is. Oh, wait, look at that. Hang on just a sec. I do see that your message popped up over here, like on the screen, but I'm waiting for it to pop up on Streamlabs here because I can't see your name properly from the tiny Streamlabs screen. So like I'm waiting for it to show up on the chat log. But I see that you said hey, so hello to you. How's it going, buddy? How's your night so far? If I'm reading that correctly, I think it's RG Quantum. Again, that's like really tiny on the Streamlabs screen. So I'm trying my best. Okay, yeah, there you go. Thanks. How are you? Okay. Well, I'm doing pretty all right. In fact, it is good to see you here, NG Quantum. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's been a busy day and a very short one as well. It hasn't been quite as long, but hey, it is what it is. Bloody Fedora, tech difficulties. Hello there, tech. I guess you can say that, yeah. Hello, Bloody Fedora. Oh, uh, uh, Bloody Fedora, I need you to do me a favor, actually. So during this stream, if anybody spends any points on anything, can you please let me know? Because like while I'm streaming to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, it doesn't tell me when anybody spends any points on anything, so I end up missing out on that until way later on. So like, if you ever see that anybody spends points on anything, could you please just let me know? I would really appreciate that. All right. Okay. Sweet. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. Tonight's live stream should be well for the uh, it should not be for the faint of heart because we're going to be animating tonight. I shall inform you of any points being used. Well, thank you. I do very much appreciate that. You know what? As Philip DeFranco says, let's just jump right into this. So let me click on the live screen. Okay, so here we go. So yeah, sorry, it is a Dragon Ball animation that I'm currently working on. Is going to be probably your typical Goku uh, versus Vegeta here, and this is what we're going to be seeing a lot of. I've been working on these frames ever since we finished recording the podcast, so I've had some time in my hands to get some work done with this, and it's pretty cool. I mean, I think it looks pretty cool at least. Right now, I can't exactly do too much with this, besides what I've already done here. I have to go back to Goku and actually color him in. 2 straight days of streaming, yes indeed. Yes indeed, 2 straight up days of just streaming here. And yeah, I mean, Friday, Saturday, yeah, that sounds about right. As I will continue to do until the end of time. That's awesome. Oh, well, thank you. I very much appreciate it. Ultra Pranks, hello. Hello to you, sir. How are you doing tonight? And Brown Dude just jumped in. Tech Summit. You know, I really love that separation in the characters there. What's up? um, everything's going fine. I'm pretty much just drawing, well, animating, I should say. That is the proper terminology. So let me go back. Yeah, let me go ahead and save this. Now let me go back over to, there we go. Because now I have to color Goku in, and this is going to take some time. So there's pretty much going to be a very similar scene going on here. Uh, so I do have to take care of that. Damn. I have dreamt of a really weird dream and strange food. Oh, tell me more. Tell me more. I also had a pretty weird dream last night, but I'll let you talk first. So go ahead, Bloody Fedora. Express yourself, as they say. I think that's what they say. I have to pick the right shade of orange here. The shades of orange are honestly probably going to vary, but I'm gonna try my best to keep it consistent. I have to go like frame by frame now to make sure that everything is as it should be. Ah, yeah, I'll keep that orange as well. Ah, I forgot if I actually drew the frames last night of Goku talking or not, or if I kind of just left it like this. Oh no, I did. Okay, good. That does save me a bit of work, because I do not have to go over that at least. Let me see, let me just expand upon this a little bit more. Or, oh, there are only like 10 frames here that are going to keep being repeated after the fact. Of course. I always knew you were a nerd. What? What? My name is Tech Summit. Of course I'm a nerd. And that's my only redeeming quality, if any. I am a nerd, and if you call me that one more time, I'm gonna explode. I'm kidding. JK. Yeah, JK, huh? He collects Yu-Gi-Oh cards. No way he ain't a nerd. Exactly. You guys have seen me like organizing my Yu-Gi-Oh cards randomly on stream. So come on. Everybody knew that I was a filthy nerd. I guess I'm gonna go with that blue. May as well. And then let's get going. So this, I know, is going to take quite a while. Animating is not simple, it's not a fast process by any means. If only it were. If only it were the same as just like filming and, you know, like video editing. It would make things a lot easier for sure. Okay, so there we go. And now we have to get Goku's skin tone. He's a bit paler than Vegeta, so we have to... Well, not a bit paler, he's like considerably paler, actually. So we have to get one that works for him. That's maybe a little bit too pale. We're starting to get into. Nah, that's like a little bit too pasty there. Me too. Wow, look at all those caps. You might want to tone it down with the caps a bit, actually, buddy pal. You might be a mod, but reading caps is just ever so slightly more difficult. Hi, Unstoppable Trimax. It looks like you're back. It looks like your account is good now. I'm happy to see it back. I'm sorry about what happened last night. I have the Egyptian god cards. Animate your intro, and I will gift subs. Oh man, I should do that at some point, shouldn't I? I mean, the thing is that like my intros don't really take that much effort to make. It's really like just like my logo, and then like a little bit of glitching, you know, a little bit of glitching takes place, and that's about it. But if you really want to see it, then maybe we can work something out. So why not just give the subs anyway? Oh, I swear, you're not being conned. Do you have the Egyptian god stack? Well, you know, I really hate to be the one to brag, of course, but the answer is yes, I do. But what you should really be asking is, are they good in the game? And the answer is not really. Well, there are actually going to be structure decks based around the Egyptian god cards that are going to be released at some point. I think in like by the end of June, I think. So when that comes out, like the Egyptian god cards are going to be even more accessible than they are now. But it's going to be specifically for Slifer and Obelisk. Unfortunately, Raw isn't going to get much love in that regard. But that's I think because we already got a booster set that was kind of meant to cater to Raw players anyway. So yeah, we did still get a little bit of love. It just wasn't enough. And some of the love that we got was kind of expensive. I mean, in general, like if we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh cards, it's probably going to cost a pretty penny here and there. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Let me get this and kablame it. Wait, nope. Here we go. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to scroll up for that one. Where's my mouse? Okay, let's see. It was called in my dream the dark pineapple and was neither dark nor a pineapple, with what was like a little branch with small fruits of bluish color, with their backs colored in shiny Vanta black. There was a small hole in the center of the fruit giving information about its filling. It was strawberry paste inside with cookie consistency in the fruit outside. It was both dry and wet consistency. What? And if it felt like a malleable, oh, and it felt like a malleable cookie. The small hole in the center might be from the seeds. Small hole in the center. I mean, it kind of sounds like, I guess, an eclair almost, which was not there. So I don't know how the seeds are. Oh, I mean, like it was a pineapple plant that was also a cookie. It was so strange. I would have woken up extremely confused. It's like trying to finesse some subs like a pimp. What? I would never. I would never do that. I would never act like a pimp. Not on stream, at least. Ha 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 ha. No, no. No, 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 no. Please don't sue me. Please don't sue me for saying that. Ah, gosh damn it. Plus, I'm not exactly a hot tub streamer, so like I can't really like finesse subscribers all that efficiently, unfortunately. But who knows? Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I'll, I'll after saving up for many years for a hot tub, I might be able to actually start doing those. I feel like that's been a running joke among my friends and I. Like, we should just do bathtub streams. I mean, like, what's the point of working? You don't have to if you have that. I just collect them. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, that's fair. That's totally understandable for sure. The game is actually very complicated, so I don't blame you at all for that. Green Fate, hi. Hello to you, Green Fate. Thank you for jumping in. I hope that you're having a wonderful night so far. Sued. What? Executed. Sued. Both things have happened to me at the same time. Oh no. Why would my brain call that a pineapple? Was beyond me. I wonder too. I mean, like, did it have any resemblance to a pineapple? Did it maybe taste like a pineapple? Is that what it was? I'm just trying to help you, like, figure out what it could have been. Oh, hang on a second. Hello? I I can't. I'm live. Can you call Dad? Sorry. Let's see. Attack hot tub streams. Yes, I'm going to be reviewing unwater sealed computers on the hot tub. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be the new meta. You guys know it. It's going to be the new meta. It's going to revolutionize Twitch and YouTube alike. Mark my words. Mark my words, Zuckerberg. I don't know. I guess I'm being a little weird tonight because I'm drawing. I'm drawing nerd stuff. I'm doing nerd stuff here. I'm usually more tamed when I have my Yu-Gi-Oh cards in hand. Isn't that right? Now let's see. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Fedora be having the most wild dreams ever. He does. It is one of his specialties, I would say. Sleep with me next. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright then. Well, that was a request. Be made to Bloody Fedora there, Bloody Fedora. It is entirely up to you if you want to accept that request. No. No resemblance with the pineapple. Looked like a delicious half-dry cookie with weird consistency. It's so strange. I wonder how that even came about. Perhaps there might be some crazy herb in your area that is just like being spread all across and it's influencing everything. Crazy dreams don't go to you. You go to crazy dreams. Yeah, sure. You know what? I can take that quote. I what? I guess it could also depend on what you fall asleep thinking about. Because like if you fall asleep thinking about, I don't know, like let's say pineapples, you might end up dreaming about pineapples. Like your train of thought might actually take you in that direction. Period. Ah, we're not doing Ultra Instinct yet. That's not what we're aiming for. Oh, not bad. Okay, so we got the colors down here. Even though we're not exactly doing too much over here. It's nothing too complicated, not yet at least. Now, let's color in the shading for the nose real quick. Let's do that. Oh, and I also actually had to cover in the shading for the orange shirt as well, so I can't forget to do that. And there's still the tongue and the inside of the mouth in general that I have to do. So let me see. Okay, tongue. And then the rest of it could probably be a much darker shade over here. So let's go with this. We'll carry on. We'll carry on. I'm a great singer, you guys. I'm a great singer, you guys. Now let's see. Now what's going on chat right now? You guys. Ayo, even more of that. I sleep with you, but we have to do so in private. Oh my goodness. This is the most inappropriately charged conversation I have seen. Like besides that one time that I got kind of brigaded, this is probably one of the most charged conversation that I have seen since then. Have your fun, boys, I suppose. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep it like a dark orange for this section here. And we could do the same here. Over here as well. I guess we could kind of cover that ground too. Oh, hang on. Whoops. Okay. Let's zoom out just a bit, and okay, there we go. So we've actually got that covered. I'm just warning, I bite. You guys are disgusting. This is a disgusting conversation I'm seeing here. No, don't never mind that. You can't take that back. That's it. That's a big never mind. Fedora, if you go on the stream, if you go a stream without you explaining your crazy dream, I'll find you a lot of bots to execute. Ah, there you go. Like to bring him right back in there. I already do. Shaking my head. Tech, be looking different. Do I look different? I think you're just looking at me from like straight down, which is why I look different. But I feel like I look the same as I did yesterday. And plus, I'm using a much lower quality camera as well, because everybody knows I'm a little poor. I'm playing Valor SNT while listening to Biting in bed. What? Okay, well, first of all, what's Valor SNT? When his mic is good, Valorant. Oh, I mean, like it's just Valorant. Oh, Valorant. Okay. I didn't want to say anything, but I'm slightly dumb. So my apologies for not getting that. Come on, I had to get like a good and dark enough shade of orange that I won't need to, okay, do too much to try and fill it in. So that's good. It's good that Goku's attire is so easy to work with, in a sense, but also not really, because he's got a lot of colors going for him there. And there we go. Have to cover every bit of the shading here. Every tiny piece that folds in any way. It's kind of what we're dealing with here. Plus, I dreamt with a steampunk boat being lifted by chains to a harbor in the mountainside, filled with machines and cyborgs. Oh, well, that's definitely a very separate dream from what you had earlier. So that's interesting. I had a dream last night that somehow we just had a bigger house here. So like I ended up switching rooms to one on the fourth floor of the house. Mind you, there aren't 4 floors in my house whatsoever. So like the fact that I dreamt that and the fact that I was just so seamlessly walking from the fourth floor down to the basement, like just fine. Like it was just like thinking back, it was just so weird. And certainly impossible considering my circumstances and the fact that this is not a 4-story house, but yeah, I mean, it was gnarly. It was gnarly to say the least. Yeah, this is missing just a little bit of spice. Maybe around here, maybe around here. Just like a little bit more. There you go. And now this could probably get covered up, but let's see. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. I need to read this again. Excuse me? That is the dumbest thing you have seed so far, Tak. Excuse me? I think I might clip that. Actually do so because I'm curious to know what it is. I actually kind of already forgot what I said. But it was very brief, that part. Got it. I had a nightmare. Tech liking the Razor silently. Please, you've been asking for me to like that stupid microphone for the longest time. That microphone is trash. That microphone smells bad too. No, I think that's the dumbest thing. No, you know what? It's not even dumb. It's genius. It's actually a genius way of rating microphones. From now on, I'm going to make that part of my reviews. So does this microphone smell good? We're going to be doing the smell test very shortly, so do make sure to stick around for that. Let's see. The fourth floor, like a mansion. It wasn't even the mansion. It was just a really big house. Like it was the same house, but somehow we just had more floors, and also like there was this really long hallway that kind of led to like a department store in it. It was a really gnarly dream, dog. Uh, non Euclidean travel? Non Euclidean travel. I don't think I've ever heard of that term. What you mean Razer Siren Elite like best microphone right now? No, no, it doesn't. I'm not even going to entertain that because my credibility is on the line. If I say that out loud, it's like I'm admitting to to something horrible, you know. And I simply shall not say that out loud. I would never, even if I ended up meaning it one day, I would never, ever say it out loud. No, that's not true. Like, you will probably catch me saying it out loud, but jokingly. Let's go. Smell test. Yes. Smelling mics. You said you're dumb. Oh. Because I am dumb. That part is true. I mean, like, have you seen me? Have you, like, observed my deck building abilities? Sheesh. Tech about to go viral for smelling microphones. Dude, if I end up going viral because of that, man, my life will be set probably. I won't have to work another day anymore, and I can just live life smelling microphones privately. Smell reviews and determining if the mic sucks based off of the smell. That is indeed my plan in the future. Oh snap! I've actually missed a couple of messages. I'm so sorry. So Dylan, you like the angle, so thank you so much. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm doing this angle because I'm drawing at the moment, and my drawing tablet is on this side. I love the new video. I didn't realize that there even was a Stream Deck Mini. So Public Harp, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for those compliments as well. No, yeah, like the Stream Deck Mini exists. It's just that not too many people use it, not necessarily because like the Stream Deck Mini came out pretty much at the same time as the Stream Deck XL, which is obviously a much bigger Stream Deck model. And a lot of people, like myself, kind of went with that one instead, because you know the additional buttons really came in handy many times, many a times. So. Yeah, and then the Stream Deck Mini is really for people who just don't have too much usage for more than like 5 or 6 buttons or so, because I mean, like after that you'd be looking at other Stream Deck models. But yeah, like there are genuinely people who don't really have too much usage for more buttons than that. Well, let me go ahead and save. My dream state is starting to rub off on Tech. He's seeing the light. Am I seeing the light or am I seeing the darkness? That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm really trying to figure out here. Like, is this really what I want? I know that I've been saying for a while that like I've been jealous about um that talent of yours. Ah, well, thank you very much for the follow. Apervingus, I'm going to say. Thank you so much for that follow. I do very much appreciate it. And I do hope that you're enjoying your time over here so far as well. But going back to what I was saying, yeah, like, I have said in the past that I am jealous of that ability. And I meant it, of course. But like, imagine me, like, living through some very horrific dreams in my dreams and not realizing that it's a dream. Like fairly consistently, and then boom, all of a sudden I wake up crying because somebody like stole my binder of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but like it was just a dream, you know. Like I wake up, I'm like okay, it was just a dream, I'm fine. And then I check my bag, and then my binder's still there. I'm like, okay, No one put their greasy hands on my binder. LOL. Tech Summit likes us more than YouTube viewers. Let's go. Why would you say that? That is not true. That is not true. However, I will say, uh, the folks over at Twitch, you're definitely a lot more. I want to say like you just come more on Twitch. I think that Twitch just offers a better experience. I think, uh, in general, and for YouTube, I do think that people do kind of struggle with like lower resolutions and things like that when it comes to live streams. But I do not have a preference for people on either platform. Let's go. So that's cool with PKSAO. Text on being jealous? Me? I would never be jealous. Do I look like the jealous type? I'm not the jealous type. I just dropped my stylus. No, wait, I didn't mean for that. He is going to the lights. I'm scrolling through Twitch right now, and I'm finding the weirdest stuff. It's like, you seem chill though. Okay, I'm happy to hear it. I thought the first second I could have been one of the weirdest things that you could have come across on night, and I just thought to myself, but I'm like extremely tamed. So yeah. I'm glad to hear that you find this live stream pretty chill, and I appreciate the follow once more. I decided to title this Just Chatting, even though it is drawing, but it is because more people just seem to be more attracted to just chatting, and just chatting is still kind of like the whole point of what I'm doing tonight, regardless. It's just that I'm doing work while I'm just chatting, you know? Just chatting slash drawing, exactly. There you go. That's because Bloody Fedora is here. Welcome. Hello. Hello. What up? Just chatting slash drawing. John Moo Firecat just made it in, and he said, in the merry month of June from the home, I started left the girls of Tuam nearly broken-hearted, saluted father dear, kissed me, darling mother drank a pint of beer, me grief and tears to smother, then off to reap the corn, leave where I was born, cut a stout black thorn to banish ghosts and goblins, a brand new pair of brogues, or brogs, rattling o'er the bogs, frightening all the dogs on the rocky road to Dublin. Yeah, I did not sound Irish whatsoever over here. When I was trying to repeat that, even Brown Dude's like, John, are you okay? Even I'm wondering, John, what's going on? What's the voice in character? Are you a voice actor? I would not consider myself a voice actor, but like I would like to say that that when it comes to certain types of like anime characters and things like that, like I could probably do them kind of well. And oftentimes I end up butchering them, which I guess ends up being kind of like the fun of it. So that's essentially what it is, but I would not consider myself a voice actor whatsoever. He ain't, but he tries. Indeed, I try. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, that's essentially what it is. Also, maybe make the text black. I can't see. Well, you're probably only going to be here for like 2 seconds, Mr. Jamu Firecat, anyway, but if you're going to be that demanding, then fine, I'll do that. Gosh. Yeah, where's my chat box? So that I can go out and change that. Okay. No, it's background color. I'm trying to go to source. Font settings. Okay, there we go. So we're going to go with black. There we go. Hopefully now the chat will look pretty different. Let's see. Let's see if that ends up being the case. Oh, John Moo Firecat has another excerpt for me to read. In Mullingar, that night I rested limbs so weary, started by daylight, me spirits bright and airy, took a drop of the pure, keep me heart from sinking, that's the Paddy's cure, whenever he's on drinking, to see the lassie smile, laughing all the while, at me curious style. Twould set your heart a bubbling, unasked if I was hired. Voyages I required till I was nearly tired of the rocky road to Dublin. One ring to rule them all, one ring to find them, one ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them. Say it in a deep voice, Tech. Do it! Okay, fine, sure. I also have a voice modifier that gives me a bit of an advantage here. Thanks to my beautiful, wonderful Goxelar. God bless this Goxelar.
One ring to rule them all, one ring to find them, one ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them. There, I hope you're happy. Must be a new option for points. Say something in a deep voice. I should make it so that way it gets limited and doesn't get spammed with spam request. What did I tell you about flexing tag? Listen, if you're going to ask for this, if you're going to ask me to use my flexing equipment, I will talk about my flexing equipment. That is non-negotiable. What did one wall say to the other? I'll meet you at the corner. For some reason, I feel a little bit dead inside after hearing that. Join me. Join Jamu Firecat on my Discord. I think that he could probably use a little bit of company, so why not join him in? Yo, this is awesome. Oh yeah. Alright. That's what I want to hear. Here I am, once again, feeling lost for now and then. I figured it to let it go, and you don't know where you are now. You're thrusting the moment I thought somebody could hear. Where you think you are now? Dun, 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 disappear. You don't have to be afraid to put your dreams in action. Be the main attraction. Not a fantasy. Just remember me when it turns out right. When I make it shine. I'm drown. Oh yeah. A DJ Tech Summit burgered again. So Tech, you know what I'm going to do now, yes? What are you going to do now on the on the Tech Summit Discord? Oh, you're probably going to spam a bunch of cat pictures, I'd assume. Yes, you know. I have done it before. I'm going to do at a random time. He's going to drop a bomb. Tech Summit. You were like, thanks to my $500 GoXLR, I can flex on everybody with my deep voice. And what's wrong with that? Hey, what's the point of wanting things if you're not going to be flexing, am I right? And let me actually tone this down just ever so slightly. I'll give myself more of an angelic voice. Thank you for jumping in. We have been expecting you. We have been expecting you. Wait, Jamu Fargat, I swear. Keep spamming those paragraphs. Keep spamming those paragraphs and let's see what happens to that moderator status of yours. I'm joking. Don't feel bad about it. Let's see. No spam, please. Yes, I have to agree. With Bloody Fedora there. No spam, please. Squish that cat. All you need to know is squish that cat, and you just gently squish them. That's not comfortable for the cat or that safe, to be honest with you. You can put a towel on the catty, and you can squish them with a towel. What you do is scoop her up a little football carry, but in your and just squish her. Okay, dude, no, I gotta cool it there. Like that's where I draw the line, buddy friend. However, maybe after that things get just a little bit more tame.
There we go. We just made friends with this wonderful little cat. Look at that face. Look at that face. Squishing is your best friend when you're dealing with a cat. You basically just lean forward and squish them nice and tight. And again, I'm just squishing them into myself. We always squish that cat. Dude, you're on some right now. I'm not gonna lie. Talk like one of those elves from Lord of the Rings. Ah, yes, here we are. Wait. Ah, yes, here we are. Here. This is me. This is Celebrimbor. I have brought you back to life for the purpose of ensuring that Sauron does not return to the land of the living. And who are you? Wait, you're Celebrimbor. You're one of the elves that help forge the rings of power. That is correct. I am the great master, Celebrimbor. I forged many rings, but there was one that I hid personally from Sauron to make sure he could not take it. It is your mission to stay alive until Sauron, till we can make sure that he cannot return. LOL, like Legolas or Orwin. All for content. Celebrimbor, the Brimbor, has a nice ring to it. Oh, you think so? I like the Calais more, actually. Sounds like Gringor, the Brimbor Bank. Ah, fair enough. Not necessarily that I can relate, because I don't really know what the Brimbor Bank is, so you'll have to forgive me there. As Celebrimbor, we will obtain the One Ring once more. Whether you like it or not, Talion. Man, with this thing, anyone can be a voice actor. With the Go XLR, you can make whatever voices you want. If you need me to do more of it,
Of a demonic voice, here I am. Welcome in. I am the Dark Lord Lucifer. You have come into my realm. How can I help you? When you yourself are so helpless. Not a clue myself, I just thought of Harry Potter. Fair enough. Flex, no more flexing. Flexing, you mean fletching? You see, you ended up confusing Bloody Fedora here. And please, I will continue to flex until the end of times. I will. Like, what is the thing that Ricegum said that one time about flexing? I think he said he only flexes on his haters or something along the lines of that. Well, I only flex on my fans. On the people that watch me. On the people that support me. How horrible does that sound? Did I mention that I'm Lucifer yet? Because I am.
And I hope that was proof enough. I guess. Now, okay, on to the following colors, or more so shading. Since we do still have to work on that shading practice over here, let's go with a much darker blue for going underneath the blue shirt here. Sure, 15 minutes away from the semifinals that my team is going to play in. Really? Now, this time around, because you did say that last time your team won. So, Are you going to have faith in your team this time and actually believe that they're going to win, or are you just going to be a meanie mo beanie and not believe in your team? You need to believe in your team in order to see any success. You know, put the team in teamwork. Am I right? Ah, jeez. I have watched those. Oh, have you watched those videos I sent you? I did watch the one about the tank for Final Fantasy 14. I thought that was a pretty funny video. I don't remember much of what happened in the video, admittedly, but yeah, like I thought that it was fairly accurate, in fact, to the tank role in Final Fantasy 14. The first game we tied. It all comes down to the second game. Okay, well there you go. This is where you must win. Well, do you believe in your team? I need to know right now. Whether you believe in them or not will determine if they end up winning or not. Just so you know. Like that. Wait no, I think I have a better way actually. Maybe like this? Yeah, actually I think this might be a better way of shading that. Will it work? Nope. Ah, man, I have to do it this way again. I hate it when that happens. Because then I had to go scrounging for the tool over and over again, and I had to do this for every single frame. Dude, animation is not easy whatsoever. Honestly, like, I would even, like, venture to argue 2D is just harder than 2D. At least it takes up more time. Huh. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm really a big fan of how that looks there. So maybe I'll just, I don't know, add something a little more like this so that it looks like it's transitioning more cleanly into the dark blue. That might be necessary. Yeah, I think that does look a little bit better. Okay, so that's going to be the first frame. It's still not complete because we haven't done the shading around his eyes, nor have we done the shading around the skin either. Which, by the way, we should actually just do his eyes now. Like, screw it. Because I know that's going to be easy. So, let me just go ahead and keep tapping that. Squish that cat, as Mr. John Moo Firecat said. And because there's that strand of hair there, I think I'm justified in adding just a little more shading to that section. Just go like that. And we should also add that same shading around the teeth, in fact. That would be wise. That would be wise indeed. Just add it somewhere around here, around this corner, and no worries, guys. I'm gonna be reading your messages pretty soon. Assuming the chat is still active, that is. There we go. I think that's as wide as his mouth gets in this instance. So I don't think I'm going to have to worry much about how to continue to shade everything else. There we go. Not bad. Let's see. The crap guide to Final Fantasy XIV and the French versus English. I don't. The French versus English. I still haven't watched that one yet. Actually, no. Not only that, but my team has not been. Oh, okay. Actually, you did say it correctly. Team have not been champions in 24 years. Jesus Christ. All right, I think we're due for a win, aren't we? And by your team, like, I'm assuming that you're talking about your favorite soccer team. I thought you, like at first when you were talking about it, I kind of thought that you meant that you know like you played for a team and then like that team um just wasn't doing so well and for some reason you couldn't participate. Like that's kind of like the headcanon that I produced in my own head when you were telling me about it at first, but like I understand that you're talking about a completely different team. Tuck, you have been on the same screen for like 40 minutes. What's up? You better calm down, because I have not been on the same screen for 40 minutes. I will have you know that this has just been frame by frame. Okay, this is how animation works. And this is, man, if I could criticize just one more time, just one more piece of critique, no matter what it is, even if it is positive, I'm going to end the stream prematurely. Jeez. I'm being the ultimate drama queen there, but still, I'm feeling sensitive tonight. And I'm going to take full advantage of my sensitivity tonight. Oh, whoops. I'm sorry about that. Still, I am angry and flabbergasted at the same time. Though, what you just said did kind of inspire me to work a little more quickly, so thank you. I appreciate that. Because I have been a little slow, I would say, on this throughout the stream. Now, okay, we have the shading for that as well. So there we go. We have to continue to do the shirt though before we move on past anything else. He's like, oh, please do. Ah. I had to leave early today, Tech. No, I have work to do. A resume of an article for the teacher that he will not even read. I hate it so much. Ah, no worries, buddy. Either way, I very much appreciate you coming in. I really do, and I do wish you a wonderful night. But not only that, I wish you best of luck on that essay, because I'm sure you'll probably end up needing it. So yeah, best of luck and have a wonderful night. Thanks so much for stopping by. So that means Brown Dude, you sir, you are going to be the next main moderator here. So listen up. Hey, look, listen. I hope that someone out there gets that reference. But I need you to be the main moderator now. So like if anybody spends points on anything, please let me know, because when I'm streaming from both YouTube and Twitch, for some reason it doesn't like notify me whenever somebody does actually spend points. So I would appreciate it if you told me. Like, just keep me up to date with that, and I would appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very kindly. Okay. Yeah, you better be okay with it. I'm already being like super ungrateful about it. Yeah, so let's make sure that this next frame is going to be better than that. Well, than the last, I mean. Not the other way around. Let's do this and this. And I think that ought to be fine. Yeah, we are going to be dealing with this Goku for quite a while, so brace yourselves, fellas. Oh, whoops. There we go. So that's what the shading around it looks like. I think I have some revisions to do over here to fill some of these gaps in a little bit more neatly. We cover this up. We cover this up for sure. And let me. Oh, whoops! Not at all what I meant to do. And let's see. Let's do this. There we go. Really hoping that I can get through the shirt portion as quickly as I can, because honestly, there's another piece of animation that I would like to work on that is still like part of this entire project. It's just that it is like technically a different scene. I don't even know how to explain it myself, but basically, I want to be done with this part of it. And let's see. Just fill that part in. No, I used the wrong tool. No, not that. This. There we go. Man, I almost kind of feel like the shading isn't necessary, or like the shading might actually be too dark on this, which is problematic for sure. So what I'm going to do is probably lighten that up a bit. I really don't think the shading should be that dark. It does look odd to me that way. Sure, I guess I'll just leave it that way and fill it in after. But maybe okay, maybe like slightly darker than that. Like this is fine, because it does look more shaded. This looks a little bit exaggerated in my eye. So let me go ahead and fix that. Okay, yeah, that's definitely better. Oh man, ooh, okay. I don't even have to. Oh crap, I mean. I would never swear. Everybody knows that. How do I know if somebody spends points? So like, it'll always say it on Twitch if somebody spends points. So that's essentially how you would go about doing that. Okay, I'm not being the mod no more, bro. Yeah, been on the same screen. That is a lie. Stop saying that. That is not true. I have not been on the same screen, I will have you know. This is a complicated process right here. This takes work. Do you see this? There's not much beyond that. He just kind of opens his mouth at the end. And that's pretty much that. Yeah, so there you go. There you have it. I did kind of forget to mention though, that for tonight's live stream, I unfortunately cannot stay for the promised amount of time, because I unfortunately still have to work on the podcast episodes right after this. So sadly, I'm going to have to leave probably after this bit of animation is done, which is a shame because I really wanted to like continue streaming this as well. But it is what it is, I suppose. You know, when duty calls, duty calls. I need a way of just like somehow staying a bit more organized when it comes to these things. Maybe I just need more like in between days or something. Maybe just upload less. That could also be a way around it, and the like. My team is going to play attack. Oh snap! Well, there you go. Now, do you believe in them? I'll ask you again. Do you believe in your team? I'm being like so annoying about it, but do you believe in your team? Because if you don't believe, then your team will lose. But if you believe, your team has to win. That's just how it works. So like if the opposing team believes as well, you know, it just comes down to who believed harder. You'll be fine, just as much as you believe in the Siren Elite. Wow, that's cold, buddy. That is cold right there. You're out for blood, I see. Considering what you just said. Yeah, you have no belief in your team. How are they your team if you don't believe in them? How can you support a team that you're not actually supporting? That's the real question behind all of us, is that. It almost sounds like you're not really supporting them whatsoever. You're more like, I know that you're going to fail and I'm just going to wait until it happens. I mean, do correct me if I'm wrong, of course. go ahead and do this. Do the same thing over here. Same thing over here, and then we just do a quick whoosh over there. Now, this is when we can actually start dumping on this. I thought you liked the Siren Elite. You already know my opinions on that one. And the Siren Elite is the unwanted child in my collection that I sold almost as soon as I was done with it. I'm like, I don't want anything. I don't even want my name to be associated with this microphone anymore. That's how just, I guess, passionately upset I was about it. About its performance in general. I was just like, Razer, come on, man. Like, this is supposed to be $200 microphone, and this is what you're offering, really? You should be ashamed, Razer. How dare you? And like that. So we do this. Again, we do that, and then we do this, and then we go about doing that, and then we just do that. I'm speaking like everybody just is just going to know exactly what I'm up to. Let's see. Ah, oh no. And then the Siren Elite came. Everybody was happy. You know what? Everyone was sad. Everyone was like, "Wow, this microphone sounds awful." And I was like, "Yeah, I know, right? It's literally the worst thing ever." I mean, the Siren, like it is a testament when I say that. Yes, exactly. Like, the Siren Mini is better, in my opinion, than the Siren Elite. It's a much better value, one, and two, it just sounds better, period, for the money. Sure, you lose out on what is essentially a nicer build, but either way, you probably don't really need that if, you know, if this is, if, like, that's your budget. Or if you're looking at the Siren Mini, regardless. Build quality is definitely not its strong suit, it's going to be its sound quality, period. And the fact that it is so small, form factor, you could argue is also a big reason as to why the Siren Mini is just so good. Oh my gosh, I still keep making that exact same mistake. Okay, so like, I keep doing it. And then this, okay. Here we go, Jesus. Alright, now I can close this off and then color this part in. Let me go ahead and save that progress as well. Okay, so there we go. We are seeing more of that shading. It's certainly a lot more complex now. At least it is starting to look that way. I think so. At least. So then, like, the skin is probably going to have to come some other time. And everybody was happy. Is the Siren X good? No, the Siren X also sounds like garbage. Now, like, the Siren X emote is, like, especially... I mean, like, it's nice to have in the background, I would say. Like, it just looks pretty, right? But then, the Siren emote sounds exactly like the Siren X, and the Siren X sounds like garbage. I'm telling you, the only good Razer microphone at this time is going to be the Siren Mini. Surprisingly, their cheapest microphone at the moment is going to be their best one. And I really do mean that. Because They've done such a poor job in making like a USB dynamic microphone that sounds more like a noisy condenser, like a noisy cheap condenser than anything. It's insane. The noise floor is super high, and I can just keep going on and on and on and on and on and on about the Razer Siren Elite, but I feel like I'd be ragging on that for a little bit too long. Tack Dizzy YTT has made it into the chat. How's it going, Dizzy YTT? How's your night so far? Thank you for jumping in. You've been doing that a lot more as of late, and I do appreciate that quite a bit. So thanks for stopping by. And okay. So I have, how many more frames do I have to shade in for the shirt? 3 more. Okay, well that's not bad whatsoever. And maybe I can do the skin tonight, maybe. If given enough time, that is. Like if I move quickly enough, I think I should be able to actually manage to do the skin, which means that I'd be done with that, like with this portion period. Then I can end up moving on to much more complex animations, more dynamic ones for sure. Ah, can I show you something? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess you can. What is it? I guess that it's going to be on the Discord. One sec. Yeah, no problem. Take your time on that. And let me see. Okay, so there we go. Yep, this one's probably going to make a little bit less sense. Something magical. Magical? I wonder what that is. Is it going to be on the Discord or what? Something magical. Jesus Christ. Let's see what it is. Dizzy, can you mod? Yes. Ah. Swapping roles this early on. And yeah, so there we go. Now to add the shading over here for the last bit with like the shirt over here that would have to get shaded in, and like that. I think that should do. Keeping it simple for this one. Tech in this mod, yes, of course you can. Ask Tech, yeah, of course, yeah, that's not a problem. I'm not big brain, yes I can. Nah, you're big brain enough. I'm sure that you'll be fine. I have to watch the soccer game, no worries, bud. Wait, mod, no. I don't know. Ask Tech, what do you mean? You've already got mod powers. You don't even have to ask. Like, just moderate freely. If you're around, you know, like, just moderate to your heart's content. That would be greatly appreciated. I sent it to you on Discord, Mr. Tech. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look briefly. So let me go ahead and save, and then we have to focus on the skin tones over here. Should I use this one? Yeah, I guess it's fine, but do I have to, like, do that thing? Oh no, I probably don't. Okay. So maybe I can just... Nice, okay, thank God that I do not have to go through the same process that I did with Vegeta. But anyway, let me save and then check out what's going on the Discord real quick. Let's see what it is. Ah, yeah, I should probably monetize this as well before posting. That's for the podcast. The ad breaks. And to submit, to say that everything is safe. Add an end screen. Hang on, hang on. I'll get there soon, I promise. I promise. Let's go with this. Okay. So I just had to schedule the episode to be posted for tomorrow. So tomorrow, Tech Summit Podcast episode 50 will be released. So, you know, have fun over there, of course, if any of you are interested in the podcast. With that said, let me actually go into that Discord and see what's going on. For some reason, I thought he meant give someone mod. I don't know why. Oh, no. He just asked if you could be a moderator. Easy stuff, right? Being a mod, super simple. Let's see. Huh. Oh, oh, huh. Also, you're a photographer. I didn't know. That's pretty cool. These are some pretty cool pictures too, actually. I see that you've got the right filters to get that film effect to it as well. That's pretty cool. And you draw a bit as well. Okay. Cool stuff, dog. I dig it. Here probably comes another screenshot. He's like, haha, yeah, I know. I'm amazing. I don't just slap filters. Oh, I use Lightroom. Oh, okay. So you do genuine editing, and that's good. That's good. Please forgive me for assuming that you would ever stoop so low. Oh my gosh. Hang on, I'm going to take a look in just a second. Ah. Really? So that's how that works. And then we can kind of just add this in like that. And hang on, I'll be there in just a second, bud. Okay, it looks like doing the skin is certainly going to be easier at this rate. Just considering how things are going here. I think it looks pretty alright. Let's see. Ah, okay. Yes, I'm offended, he said. In private messaging. I'm going to expose these messages to everyone. Cool stuff though. Like these are some really nice pictures actually. And do you want to go to college for photography perhaps? Is that the end goal? Thank you. Yes, you're very welcome. Of course. Talent deserves to be recognized. So we can kind of just go like this. And then this entire section can just get covered up like that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, whoops. Wrong side. Let me take that. And then this. And then that. And now we have a shaded Goku. There we go. Easy peasy. You kind of just decide on how you want to do it one time and it goes from there. With the wind blowing pretty hard. And not really. But I want to take classes. Okay. What would you like to major in college, actually? Like, what would be the ideal major for you if it's not photography? I myself majored in computer animation when I was in college, which is why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. But my YouTube videos also don't really have any kind of relation to what I was doing in school, which, you know, I mean, I think it's pretty normal to have that set of circumstances there. Whoops, and there we go. Like that. But I want to take automac classes to see if I like it at all. I want to be an aviation mechanic. Oh, okay. Interesting, interesting. Aviation mechanic. I mean, that's definitely pretty far off from this. But that's pretty cool. I mean, that does sound like a very promising career path, in fact. Like, that's something that will always be in demand. So good on you there, bud. It sounds awesome. And I think that should do it for this one. May I show you something else? Yeah, sure thing. Go ahead and send it over. Lol, 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 lol. I wonder what's going on, buddy. So what the so funny right now, huh? Huh? Like, did your team lose? Is that what happened? Like, not to poison the well, of course. But yeah, this Goku, the way I drew him, just seems to have a lot more muscle than Vegeta for some reason. Not intentional, which is not good. Lol, he lost. Imagine. JK, JK, JK. Lol, 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 lol. Oh snap! Will you look at that? Hey, well, good stuff. So, you've got a cat, which John would fire a cat, I'm sure would immediately flock towards. You got some very good pieces here. Yeah, like you've got some very good pieces there, and it looks like they were all done with pencil, though. I can tell that one of them was more so actually done with pen. Cool, dude. You definitely have a very strong knack for these pieces for sure. It seems like you tend to draw a lot more nature as well. I've been watching Dragon Ball Super and I love it. Really, you love it? I mean, yeah, totally. Of course you love it. Who wouldn't? Not, I'm just messing with you. I also obviously enjoy Dragon Ball Super. Um, I thought that they had some very low points at times, but I don't think that things are nearly as bad as they were around the beginning. In fact, the Tournament of Power had some very fantastic animation. And the Broly movie is actually what inspired my art style. Like the most recent Broly movie. I don't know if you watched it yet or not, but the animation on there is absolutely just mind-blowing to me. Oh, whoops. There we go. Hang on a second. Do you add voice acting for these animations? Yes, I do. I don't do any of the voice acting myself because I would not be able to do these characters properly. Um, but yes, I do. I do like to add voice actors. I tend to get them from Fiverr. I love doing landscapes. Yeah, landscapes are cool. It's just not personally my own forte. I never got all that good at doing landscapes personally. Um, which is actually part of the reason why this animation we're going to have 3D backgrounds for it. In part also so that I can be a little bit more mobile without having to like redraw every single frame of like a rock breaking or something like that. I'm certainly quite focused right now, so do forgive me if I take my eyes off for a little too long. I'll do the worst voice acting for you. I mean, I've already got the worst right here. It's it's my own talents. In fact, it's not even a talent what I've got. It's just a waste of time. It's a waste of space what I've got. Damn, are you drawing yourself as go? No. I would never ever do that. Well, that's not true. As a kid, I would have totally done that, but obviously, as an adult, I would never like draw myself wearing Goku's outfit. I think that's, pardon my language, but a little cringe. Still on the same screen. That is not true. Stop lying to them. That's not true. I've been making progress. I've been making progress this entire time, okay? Gosh. Gosh. I'll have you know that I have been very, very focused on this entire time. So I don't want to hear crap right now. You see, like, they're shading on the skin now, which there wasn't before, so take that, sucker. Has been one frame. Has been on one frame. That is not true. That is not true. Stop lying. Stop taking his side. It's like, don't say that. But I must say it. If it is true, I must say it. I swear to God, that looks exactly like... that does not look like me whatsoever. Though, like, that is... I feel like that's something my mom would say. She'd be like, oh my gosh, she looks just like you. Is that you? And I would be like, no, Mom. That's obviously Goku. Like she's supposed to know that. It's just common knowledge, you know. Did I accomplish my goal adequately here? Let me. Oh no, no, I did not. I did not. Okay, let me see. Now for this, it's really just 2 more frames I need. A bit of shading and it's only on the skin since I've accomplished the remainder of it, I would say. And then there the lip flaps. Well, maybe I am your mom. Wait, hang on. It's true, Tuck. He wants to have more muscle for the ladies, you know. Well, maybe I am your mom. Yeah, of course. This is what he shows the women on Tinder. Yeah, they just see this and they go, whoa. Well, that guy's got. Well, like he's packing alright. That's definitely what they say when I send them the drawings. He's packing. Yes, I said that with an apostrophe at the end too, which makes me pretty hip and hop. Okay, let's give this a try. Make sure that everything has been closed up properly over here. Yeah, let me go ahead and save for now, though. I'm just a little bit afraid. He's packing hip and hop. Yep, I've got the hip and the hop in me. Looks like tech. It does not look like tech. It looks like. I mean, yeah, sure. Like it doesn't look that much like Goku. You know it's Goku because of the outfit and all, but I do not have Toriyama's art style. But that is okay. So this just chatting session kind of turned into a just drawing session. Totally ignoring you guys on purpose, you know. Because I don't like the things you say. The things you say are mean. No, I'm just joking. No need to worry. Okay, that one has not been closed out, so I have to go back and fix that. But, I think we can call this a winner here. So we've got the wind flowing, and then eventually he gets mad and he's like, Vegeta, what are you doing, buddy? Why would you do such a thing? That's so mean. And then like I had to reorganize the clips and stuff. And if you guys wanted to see the Vegeta, then I can definitely show you. Let me see. So there he is. And then what he turns into just shortly after will shock you. It's like oh no, I forgot to like shade that last frame. Oh whoops. Hang on. The eyes for it at least. That's like super important. It's what adds to the entire like sinister aspect of it. How could I possibly forget about that? Crazy of me, eh? Oh, what's going on here? Slander? I had to clip. Looks like Tuck. Just saying, his face looks scary. Good. That is a good thing. That was surely the intention. This is supposed to be the bad guy in this circumstance. Ah, well, thank you very much for that follow. I do very much appreciate it. Spaghetti Wolf, thank you very much for that follow. I appreciate that quite a bit. And I do hope that you are enjoying this live stream so far. Like his eyes look so close. Yeah, they are. They are. I know. I feel like I did kind of mess up in that regard. Like here, the eyes are like fine, and then like bit by bit, you start going frame by frame, by frame, by frame, by frame. And then they just come closer together. You know, as we all know it should be. This actually should probably be over here, so let me go ahead and move it. Come on. Gosh damn it. I'm gonna have to use my mouse. Okay, so that's what talking looks like. It actually does look kind of weird in there. Huh. Oh well, it stays. It sticks. It's gotta stick. Oh boy. He must be he must be constipated or something. Yeah, I mean that's exactly the face of an evil constipated man. That's for sure. Too many tacos. That is a possibility. And you meant to say too many. I, I mean you said too much, but I know you meant to say too many. So like I figured that I would just go ahead and correct that for you. So there is that. Much. No, it is not much. That is wrong. That is incorrect. And then there's like the very first like part of this. It's just 3 frames right now. I ended up coloring one of them black by accident, like a dumbass, and that's pretty hard to reverse unless I just redo the entire thing, which would be a little tough to do. But I would say that Goku looks pretty solid where he is there. What a dum-dum. Jake. Too much taco. What a dum-dum. You know what? I am a dum-dum, so what? So what's the problem? I really don't see what the problem is, buddy pal. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and save that. And then we're going to go back to this. Though, the lip flapping might not actually get used in this animation, so that very well could have just been a waste of time. We'll be dum-dums together. No, I don't want to be a dum-dum with you. I'll be a dum-dum alone. Wow. Yes. Yes, I said it. I want to be a dum-dum all alone. And you can't stop me from that one, buddy. I'm following right now. Okay. Okay. Look. A few seconds ago, I was in the dark place. That just made it so that I would say such mean things. But I take it all back. I did this though. I don't know. Now the lip flaps again, I'm not entirely sure if that's going to end up getting used or not. That strongly depends. Hi, Hawar Aziz. Thank you very much for stopping by. How's everything going? I regret getting your Patreon. Okay, now that is the meanest thing you could possibly say to me. Don't you ever be that mean to me. My Patreon is the best thing that exists, okay? Plus, you have been automatically entered to win a Stream Deck Mini, so what's the issue? I don't really see what the issue is. I'm sorry, Tech-chan. Here we go again with the anime lingo. I don't think I can do it today. I think I'm just a little bit broken. However, with that said, Texan. It's, I think it's just Texama, actually. I'm not entirely sure. Texampai. I mean, I guess that works too. But with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and, call it quits for tonight. So, thanks to all of you for jumping in tonight. I do very, very much appreciate it. Tonight was an animation stream, and, yeah, I mean, I did do a little bit of that, but hopefully there will be even more to show for moving forward, of course. And with all of that being said, again, thank you to all of you for stopping by. Is it because I called you senpai? No, senpai works fine actually. S- And technically, that is actually true. Thanks for you. No, thanks to you, my friend, Hawar Aziz. Thank you for stopping by. Even though you stayed on the same screen. Okay, you can. I'm pretty sure that we can all acknowledge that I did actually went to different files. So clearly it wasn't really on the same screen, but you know, whatever, brown dude, LOL 0, whatever. But with that said, again, thanks to all of you for dropping in tonight. It was a wonderful live stream, and I do hope to see you all on the next one. Enjoy, have a good one, and yes, Dizzy YTT, have a good night, brown dude, have a good night, Hawar, have a good night. Bloody Fedora, I know you left a long time ago, but have a good night. And then anybody else that stopped by tonight's live stream, I wish you an absolutely wonderful night. If you followed, thank you so much for following. And I do hope to see you all on the next one. Until then,